those pirogues were two things that always puzzled me. One was the patron for a pirogue. You know, that they were almost all alike. It's slightly different. And the Acadian house. No matter how big they are or how small the proportion, they do it by increasing the height of the ceiling and the width of the porch. Now, I've been doing some research on it to try. I don't know where the design came from. Clearly, it's tropical. And now I need to get to the French Virgin Islands, and because there's a lot of them there. I was on St. Croix, American Virgin Islands, and most of the houses were of this type with what they call a hurricane roof, which is also common down here. But during from the late 1700s to the late 1800s, if you went down these bayous, this is the style house that you see, and it's really it's functional. That's what makes it so beautiful. It's not trendy, like a ranch style on a slab. Duh. In South Louisiana, you know, a slab. I can show you some places where slabs have subsided in the ground. Now this I call it structural subsidence. Down the mighty Mississippi, brought on some bacon and we brought on some beans, and we fought the British Army way down in New Orleans. Well, I seen General Jackson coming down the street, talking to a pirate by the name of Gene Feet. Give Gene a drink when he bumped in Tennessee. The pirate said he'd help us drive the British in the sea. When the fired our guns, the British kept us coming. Wasn't that many as there was a wall of guns. Down the Mississippi, she built the Mississippi. See, I'm a little rusty. I played for a long time with the Deuceberries. A lot too live. But man, I don't hardly play them when I try to pick up the accordion. I can't hardly. So, but I try to keep in practice. But anyway, this is an old workhorse. This thing got me through Tulane. I was playing, going to school, teaching school, and playing music, making ends meet. And so this is I gotta get a new skin for it. It's worn out. It really has a volume. It's a good old banjo.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
I got another one in there. It's a Ludwig, drum people, 1935.
Oh wow.
And it was owned by Ralph Stanley. You know the one, old brother, where art thou? He sings that. Yeah. I met him. He had this old banjo, and a friend of mine bought it. And right here from Bayou Lodge, Buck Wood. And it went to, got flooded during one of the hurricanes down, way down the bayou. And he just got disgusted and threw it away. So another friend of mine went and picked it up and took it all apart and saved it.
Restored it?
And no, he didn't restore it. I did the restoration.
Okay.
All I had was a box. And now it's really excellent, in excellent condition. And it doesn't quite have the deep volume of the Gibson, but it's still a good banjo. But they only made a banjo for just a few years. Now and then they went back just to making
drums. Huh?
Yeah. But anyway, you know, maybe something will happen. I hope it doesn't take great natural disaster to wake people up. And we should start fighting now. I mean, this is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing this summer. That's all I'm doing. I didn't teach. I took off because I'm going to go back in the fall, and I had to elevate these buildings. And you know, I don't have a whole lot of money. I've even put a ladder upstairs in that little building where I put all my tools up there. So when I leave this place, it should be pretty safe. And I'll have something to come back to. But in the meantime, I've got a place to go. In Racing, a friend of mine, I'll go to her house. But there's a lot of people that they're not prepared.
No plan.
No plan of evacuating or anything. And you know, it's
My mom and dad didn't evacuate either during Katrina or Rita, and I was very upset by that.
Yeah.
I thought that they have been lulled into a complacency because there's always been this massive, healthy wetland of South Terrebonne to protect from the worst of the storm.
But you know, I was taught to be a survivor. I'll tell you what, I'll never forget my daddy told me when I first started working in the oil field. He said, before you go in that rig field, he said, you can get killed up there. It's a dangerous place. He said, when you hear anything, you soon get used to the sounds of the block being elevated and its pipes clanging, but when you hear something different, a different sound, a different noise, don't look up. Go to your hole. You have a place you have to go to. You pick out a hole to run to. And when you hear that, or hear somebody holler or something like that, you head for that place. And he told me, he said, on this rig floor there are several safe places that you can go. And it saved my life. I was running casing, putting mud in the pipe when the joint came loose and it came down and somebody hollered and I didn't look up. I went right over there. That joint of pipe fell right on that valve that I was holding and knocked the valve off, and if my hand had been in there, my head would have went down the pipe with the valve. So that's what I'm doing here. I got a place to go. You know, you got to have a plan, and in this case, when it gets in the Gulf, if a hurricane, if that cone that they showed is anywhere near a place, are we on camera?
Go ahead.
I'm hauling ass. I'll holler at you.
Holla at you. God bless you, Mr. Southern.
Yeah,
you are an inspiration.
You say that in Cajun French. Halle ton tu. 8 weeks. Oh yeah. We crossed the Rockies 5 times. Then we went up to Mesa Verde in Colorado, and
Hey, Couillon, you coming?